here you can see the different levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are the group levels. So when we get into editing, if I select this block on level 3, I can move it. And when I move it, let's see here. When I move it, everything inside it moves with it. So everything inside this group moves with the group. And at the same time, when I move it, you see the outer group gets a yellow border. And that's the limit for this group. So I can only move it within the parent group. And this works in several levels, like this. And yeah, these are the 2 levels I have. Now if I want to create a component, anything I create will be located inside the current selected group. So if I select this group, I click the plus and add a text, then this text is also inside this group. Now if I want to move it outside the group, I need to cut and paste it. So I select the widget, right click and choose cut, and I can select the other group and choose paste. Now it looks like it's on the same place, but this time it's outside, belonging to the first level. Same thing if I want to move it into another group. I right click, choose cut, and right click and choose paste. Now if you're familiar with copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and Control X, they work as well. So I can move, if I want to move this one over to this group, I can select this one, Control X, select the other one, Control V, and it's inside. And to help to understand what's happening, we have created a new feature called breadcrumbs. And it's the one you see on the top here. It's a file path to the tree structure that all these groups are located in. So if I select the first text here, this is text, it's located inside the free group, which is the parent group like this. And you can already, with today's version, if you click once, you select the item. If you click one more time on the same place, you select its parent, and then once more its parents, and so on. So when I click an item here on level 4, you see in the breadcrumb list here you have all 4 levels. So I can click several times here. You see the selection moves outwards, and at the same time the bold highlight here moves to the left. And it makes it easier to understand that if I select a group here, and I can also click here to select several levels as before. I showed you how you can move a group like this. You can also copy a group and delete them. If I delete the right group, everything inside it is deleted. And if I want to copy this group, the whole group with all sub-levels are included. And to create these groups, you can do it in several ways. First, easiest one is I select the top group and I choose the plus and choose to create group type 3. 3 is the only group you have today. It allows you to move items freely like this. Another way to create a group is, for example, let me remove this outside. So I want to create a group for all these 3 items. Now I could create a group and cut and paste these into the group, but I can also select all items at once and press plus and group the three. Now they are already inside the group, like this. And to demonstrate how this works a little bit more, I have a pyramid like this, where I'm going to show what the purpose of the groups are other than organizing a nice layout. In this, here you have two pyramids, one to the left and one to the right. We're looking from the top down, and this text here shows the machine name that we have configured in these groups. So if I look at this top block to report parameters, I can now see painting robot is the one selected. And this one is also connected to this machine selector that is connected to the same property I was showing here of the machine. I've added the painting robot on this group, but I have not added it on these other groups, and still these text blocks show the same machine name. That is because when you set a parameter on a group like this parameter is also available to all subgroups. So if I change the machine name, you see it changes on all subgroups at the same time. On the other hand, it doesn't change to the right. That's because if we look at this group, report parameters, I've added another machine setting here that is overrides what was set on the left side. So that means I can have two groups, subgroups that have different settings from the main group, like this. But if I were to delete this custom machine setting here from report parameters, I do that by clicking the trash can icon. And after I click the icon, it almost looks the same, but now you can see the icon here says group, it meaning that this machine setting is not specified here, it's specified in the parent group. So if we look at it now, if I change machine here, it will changes everywhere. And also the machine picker here is connected to the same top group. Yet again, if I want to allow this group to have its own machine, I can right click, report parameters, and here we have the machine from the group. If I click this button, I change it to be a local value instead. And now we're back to how it was from the start, where this one changes separately from the main group. And what I showed you now is only one parameter, it's the machine, but it works in all report parameters, such as machine, shift, time interval, and so on. So you only need to specify them once in the top group, and then you can have other values further down in the group tree structure.